Okay, we're going to take a look at my lifestyle. My lifestyle is the most important design of my life. Sure, I have goals, I have things I do, there's things I want, things I have fun with, but those are all inside of my lifestyle. And it's important, I consider the lifestyle design to be the most important design of your life. And sure, you like goals and you want to get this result, but those are just there to mainly enjoy the process of going for it. And so a good design of your lifestyle has it all fit together. So we've got some slides here, and just give you an example of my lifestyle. Your lifestyle, of course, would be different. I am play. Life is my playground. Everyone's my playmate. Everything and everyone was put here just for me. I'm adventure. The dance of adventure and intrigue courses through my blood as I embrace and revel in the play-by-play repartee between order and chaos. I'm connection. I touch your essence with my eyes. Whether our paths cross for a moment or a lifetime, I feel your heart and mind. I am romance. I am the enchanter. I am the enchanted. To drown in her eyes. I'm single with a girlfriend. I stay romantic and hungry for her because we only see each other once a week. So I'm always looking forward to see her. In my heart, I am 5 years old. I never wanted my own kids. I much enjoy kids for 2 hours, then bye-bye. Living alone. I love the space, freedom, flexibility, and silence of living alone with my cat, Princess. My home shapes me, so I love caring for it and decorating it. Every room for a special feeling and function. I love space, enjoying 250 square meters. That's 2,700 square feet for just me and my cat. Every day I read an hour or more. My life would not be what it is without reading both fiction and nonfiction. I love the diversity and accessibility of the big city, minimum 1 million people. After extensive internet research, I know that Kunming is the best city in the world for me to live in. I will never own a house, although I will sign a 5-year lease, and I will never buy a car. Taxis and trains are the way for me. Whenever someone asks me if I am busy, I say I am leisurely busy. I always keep time buffers in my life. Colorful attire. I really enjoy dressing up and having fun with colors. Strangers into friends, an evening with Dwight. I host a dinner party, my cooking, with 3 to 6 strangers, 3 to 5 nights each week. I've been doing this over 3 years. Very important part of my life. So much fun. Stand up, walk around, don't sit down. These are my mottos when I am working. I found out that I put a pedometer on myself once, and I found out that I pace about 7 miles a day while I'm working. Regular bouncing on my Bellicon rebounder keeps every cell and muscle in my body toned. I bounce 1,000 times a day on this rebounder. I live in inexpensive countries. It would cost 5 times more for the same lifestyle in America as I have in Kunming, China. For example, I have 4 assistants working for me for a total of 50 hours per week, paying each $2.16 to $3.86 per hour. I have many assistants, a personal assistant, 30 hours each week, a housekeeper, a social secretary, an interpreter, a researcher. I am committed to lazy and extravagant. I like good weather all year round. Kunming, the spring city of China, gets up to 16 centigrade or 60 degrees Fahrenheit almost every day in the winter, and rarely goes above 30 degrees centigrade or 85 Fahrenheit in the summer. I take a 45-minute walk around the block every day. I can work from any city in the world over the phone. Arising at 6 a.m. every day, I take a 1 to 2 hour nap in the early afternoon. Although I have many older friends, the majority of my friends are under 35, even though I am 71, well, now 72. Since adventure is an essential part of my life, I will never live in the US or any other Western country. They're just too familiar to me. I take a 9-day holiday every 4 months, not for sightseeing, but just for talking with new people and walking the new streets. My being, my body, my mind, my spirit are infused with the vigor, energy, and full life expressions for my raptured anticipation of living with vitality for at least 99 more years. I may make it or may not make it, but I'm going to go for it. Oh, here I mentioned the walk already. I take a 40-minute walk around my neighborhood almost every day, taking about 200 photos each week, mostly of children. Since I was 24 years old, I have always worked for myself. My current work schedule as a life coach is from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., about 20 hours per week. I love my work, and 20 hours per week is about right. I will never retire since work is an important play for me. I have lost touch with many people who were important in my life at one time, so I've created a new Forever in Touch program where I touch base every 4 months with over 100 people to make sure I'm still staying in touch with them. Although a dog is too much responsibility for me, I love having a cat as a constant companion. Here's Princess. I've held up this sign in hundreds of cities throughout China and around Asia to make new friends. This one is from Seoul, Korea in 2007. Every Sunday afternoon, I lead a 3-hour coaching workshop on what do you want to change in your life. I've done this for 10 years. Usually 8 to 15 Chinese participate in this workshop. Interpretation is included so they don't have to know English. I live almost all of my life from my home. My work, my exercise, my meals, my friends. The only thing I leave my home for are a daily walk, a once-a-week restaurant, and my holidays. This is sort of a funny thing. I keep a minute-by-minute Excel spreadsheet log of almost all of my daily activities. It's just interesting to record everything. It doesn't take much time. Each day I review my log from the year before. If you don't have this, I highly recommend it. It's a free app called Todoist.com. It's an important part of my life, keeping reminders in the right place and never dropping anything out that is important to me for me to remember. Todoist lets me get it out of my head and reminds me of everything on the right day. Over 95% of my meals I cook for myself. I can cook quickly. Typically a meal takes me less than 15 minutes. My meals are so delicious, at least for me, and super healthy, supporting my energy and vitality. It would be a significant blow to my lifestyle if I had to rely on restaurants or others to cook for me, not to mention the money I save. By the way, recently, about 6 or 7 months ago, I went totally vegan. I decided that this is really the healthiest way to eat for me. That's it. Thank you very much.